his ground strongly. That's tidy. Now it's Donatoni. He's free, he has got space. Chance for a shot! And that's a good finish. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless. A class of their own. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Ramani did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Buongiorno spots it and intercepts. And it's Schneider. And here's Batistuta. Politano. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, that was vital. Oh no, this does not look good. And the finish! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That pass isn't the best. De Bruyne. Looking for the run. And he welcomes it in. There's the shot! And no mistake. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Shot a goal! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And it's going to be another one. Inter Milan have their second corner now. McTominay clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Spinazzola. Oh, that is a nice touch. Lukaku. Di Lorenzo. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Lukaku. That's been cut out, well played. Politano. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Donatoni. Ball played for Lookman. And this is Batistuta. Spinazzola. No way through there. Threads one in. And he's in on goal! There will be a throw-in. Here comes the cross. Lobotka. And it's Lukaku. Spread to the right. And he skips past his man. Politano. Very nicely done. Oh, this looks sharp.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Now it's Batistuta. De Bruyne. And here's Hullet. And this is Batistuta. And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Deftly away. Played in by Lookman. And he's quick to get rid. Now it's De Bruyne. That's destined for the flank.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
Sports official
recupero.
showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Bullet. Ramani wins the duel this time. De Bruyne. That has been slung wide. Could move up a gear here. And that will be the final act. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours.
Divisi aja lah, semua kejadian jelek. Buetia nih, bundi nih. Oh, lu di mana ya? Orang mau suruh apa sih? Son bis bagong yuk. Depan Sadam, Damajaya. Sadam apa? Nanti lu periksa ini apa? Bis bagong Puson dulu ya. Arah Serikat. Oh, Indomaret, dekat Indomaret itu kan? Mau naik ke Indomaret itu? Dua nomor WA aja son lagi. Bukan Ibrahimovic, Adriano, Alcantara, Oki. Oh, di rumah. Oh, nanti saya lucu. Lu sun pernah story lena. Sun pernah lihat ya. Di rumah. Main sudah di sana. Dia main bola kepala. Oh, Aperjas. Saya boleh cek. Paling besok dong kan? Saya tanyain driver bis bagong. Kira-kira dia mau kapan baru saya info lo ya. Bis bagong yang kuning besar ya.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, this formation was traditionally considered a bit defensive, but now very much back in vogue due to some pretty well-known proponents, Jim. It's Adriano!
Anjing.
It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen.
Okay,
They have a
what's
habit
wrong?
of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Belgium finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Bullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's found a way past. Oh, it's come loose. Adriano was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Robson concedes a free kick for that. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Option kung luto kawan mo. Just win.
Piqué gets it away. Roberto Baggio. This is a promising build-up. Played into space. A header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Lexington really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Robson. No way through.
Wait.
Roberto Baggio. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, good-looking ball. And now the breakaway.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Messi. Robson tries to pass it through. That is good alertness. Schneider plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Adriano! What a big... Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he shoots. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Lexington certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Bye. Kata main PS mo. Lawan ini.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. He's got away.
Aduh.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And this is Thiago. Oh, there's a probing ball. Schneider. Now it's Messi. And this is Hullet. Almost half an hour in now. That's a cute ball. Oh, delightful ball. Van Dijk. And he's managed to get free. Baggio crosses. And back out.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Tries to get it clear. Robson plays it in.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's Baggio! Oh, good
Fuck
finish.
off. Baggio.
2 up now, and they are cruising. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Lexington are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Belgium are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Messi. Messi! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Minutes till the break. Messi. Best. Cannavaro has given away a free kick. Now it's Schneider. There's the shot! Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Messi with the short one. Now it's Messi. Oh, this looks sharp. Lexington have the chance to go the other way. He's shifting through the gears here.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Van Dijk is there and he can get that clear. And it's Seedorf. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And for the first half, that is that.
Come.
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Screen for information provided by the local police. Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So right back into the action.
Coming on the field is.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. It's out for a goal kick. And here's Baggio. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thiago. Chance!
Good kick.
And they are disappearing out of sight. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Lexington goes for a shot. It's in. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Belgium may be down, but not out just yet. And he cuts out the supply. Best. And here's the chance to counter. And it's been played through. Nice interception. Well done. And it's been hooked away. Chance here to counter. That is a great pick out. Shot could be on. Shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Adriano really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Belgium are looking to go forward now. Nicked it back promptly. Rui Costa. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's picked his way through. Oh, well played, well played. Roberto Baggio. Seedorf. Cannavaro. Pinches it off him. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, that shot at goal! It's a goal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Como.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Sylvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
Now it's Messi. And here's Mohamed Salah. Messi, oh, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's a sharp little ball here. Now here's the... and a header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Shevchenko, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Messi, now it's Mohamed Salah. And this is Royce. And this is Mohamed Salah!
Ay, fuck.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Messi, good take, and is he in? So we're still where we started right now. That has been cut short. And it's Salah. Royce is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Como are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Messi. Rice. Oh, that's a key interception. Totti. Batistuta. Here's Totti.
Ay, yeah.
And it's Totti. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fucking guy.
And here's Shevchenko. And Batistuta! Now that is commitment to the cause.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Bullish header! Shevchenko plays it in. And it's hoisted clear. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, Joe.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Van Dijk. Rice. Totti. And it's Totti. Shevchenko. And that is well cleared. Van Dijk. Has a look and plays it forward. Shevchenko. Well, they've got it again. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Messi, and he's in on goal. Chance for a shot! Goal! Belgium!
Moment.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Belgium have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Takes on his marker. Now it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That is good progress on the left. And here's Messi. He is just caressing the ball. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. So your views on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Belgium leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Belgium currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Looking for the run. Silvestre. Short changes him with that pass. Xavi Alonso. Rice. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mohamed Salah. Xavi Alonso. And it's Xavi Alonso. Schneider plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Batistuta. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Totti. Passing is crisp and sharp. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that's been won straight back. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
Mohamed Salah making good progress on the right-hand side. And it's Schneider. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this is Royce. Great chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Royce. And here's Mohamed Salah. Schneider. And this is Hullet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of it. And here's Mohamed Salah. Belgium leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Messi.
Well,
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. It's run loose here. Mohamed Salah. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Royce. Messi has created one goal already. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Belgium clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
bisa satu di rumah toh.
Defending
Dengar
was
bok,
strong and
dengar
firm.
bok abok satu botol
Neither of
pas
these two want to come off second best.
Ih,
Pullet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Indo.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and
Mas kan
stopped
Indo
it.
ke Jembo.
Casemiro.
Indo Jembo Mas tuh kasih saya di rumah. Sendiri
1-0
di pas
as we head towards the end. The ball has bounced loose now.
Ah, itu gila itu
Now it's
sangat
Messi.
lengkap
Messi going face to face with his great
Itu enak
rival.
banget serius.
Rice. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
This usually is the time teams
Kayak
go
Andy
into
Flyer nih,
conservation
duel.
mode.
Jadi apa itu?
And here's Batistuta. Batistuta! There was
Sudah
plenty
emang
of
suka
power
sih,
on
saya di
that.
rumah nih pas sendiri lah. Itu orang bekerja.
Batistuta. Well read, nice interception. So that's it. It is all over. Belgium have
Biasa-biasa
held on.
kita coba
They
itu.
have doggedly,
Kita
sometimes
boleh coba yang biasa-biasa
frantically,
nih.
preserved the tightest of leads.
Biasa-biasa
Mohamed
aja lah.
Salah picking up the man of the
minum
match
terlalu
award, and no
mewah.
surprise there.
Oi, tiros lain bulu nih kelas atau buah ya. Supas lah. Oh bisa. 3 orang pas toh. Kan 100 jadi sudah itu. Kasih kerja kok. Disari lagi. Disari ini agak rawan lah. ID baru lepas dengan di player A1 itu kasih. Nanti info kasih kalau omnya oke. Apa sih itu?
So bring it on. Height,
Ada
expectation,
nih,
emotion.
ada
The game yet to kick off. The
Mana
excitement's
toh,
already palpable.
Mantap adek.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
David De Gea. He's one of the all-time great shot stoppers, Peter. His positioning is superb, and he always seems to pick the perfect moment to rush off his line. What I really like about him is the way he keeps his frame big to make life as difficult as possible for strikers. And the manager will be hoping for a few more clean sheets now that he's in the team.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Seedorf.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Cafu. Here's Vieira. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Pepe. Mohamed Salah. Schneider. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Rijkaard. Oh, that's well spotted. Serginho. Tries to play it through. And a chance!
Hi! Interject.
And he was there to get a vital touch. That's very,
And it
very
is
good. You
one
can't
all,
ask
and
for
it
much
is.
more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out.
Impressive jump! He doesn't look too happy with that.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Pass somewhat off target. Belgium yet to have an attempt on goal. Really fierce, close defending. Bullet with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Well, that looks a decent ball. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Mechelen are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Oh, he's hit the bar! Tries to get it clear, and again! And he's really put himself on the line here. Mechelen have their second corner now. Belgium have the chance to go the other way. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, delightful ball. Cleared away. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Serginho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Caught offside that time. Vermaelen. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Looking to play him in. Mbappe. Mbappe stood his ground strongly.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
How?
He's onside. Best with a beautifully timed run.
I think there were a few doubts for a split second, Peter, as to whether he was offside. I think he really got away with one there.
Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah makes a dash for it. And here's Messi. And Messi!
Ah! Leonel!
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Belgium have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Cafu looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0.
Aye!
It's a goal!
Puta
Level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you've...
And the referee has blown for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Mechelen get the ball rolling in the second half. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, that's fabulous. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Nicely aimed pass. Not the most accurate pass. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Messi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Snyder!
Aha!
He's done it!
Wesley
Reminds us of his
Sneijder.
wondrous skill set. It's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Gorgeous. Just gorgeous.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Belgium with the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Nicely weighted ball. Mohamed Salah is wide and looking to get onto this. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for the run. Foot in. Great vision. Now it's Mbappe. Bullet needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
He's through here. He's on it. Can he get away? Now he's off and running. Just eases him off the ball. 60 minutes played. Yeah. And it's Serginho. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that's well seen too. Maldini. Schneider. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Belgium clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Seedorf.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Maldini, the man that is tenacity personified. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Oh, Red, nice interception. Great work on the overlap. Punched away. Rijkaard. Crossed it again. Best. That's Busquets. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Can he get on the end of this? Nicely worked. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And this is Ibrahimovic, and he's managed to get free. Big chance! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Messi. That is good alertness. Yeah. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Best. And it's Seedorf. Pass is just off target. It's Ibrahimovic!
Ahí está la.
And a truly agonising miss.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Substitution for Belgium. Number
Number
24,
3 coming up.
Gullit. Number 10, Messi.
It's
Number
a decent
15,
clearance.
Mohamed Salah.
He slid in and that has raised the temperature on the touchline.
Coming on the field.
Belgium are looking to go
Number
forward now.
13, Rafinha. Number
That pass
8,
isn't the best.
Cantona. Number
Gerrard.
20, Mateus. Number
Belgium
5,
clearly now in lead preservation mode. Belgium close now to seeing this one through to the end. Maldini. And it's Gerrard.
There will be 1 minute.
I'm sure some will disagree with me, but this is all about good ball retention now.
Stood up well to him there.
Yeah!
And we're done. Belgium have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. The end of the game.
And now,
Reflections?
please turn
Well,
towards
Peter,
the
this
screen
was
for a
probably
special
more slugfest
presentation
than a
featuring our
game of
guest
football, but I
performance
actually
today.
found it very enjoyable.
tahu suruh kan itu sampai bisa dapetin lebih ini kan. Pero Bonapasogit. Bonapasogit. Zona.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Belgium.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Japan have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks.
He's had a shot! And it's a goal!
Mira,
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Del Piero on a serious charge here. In towards the back stick. Oh, good effort! No, not the best of headers.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Look at the space here. Takes a shot! He's got a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Belgium are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. And here's Del Piero.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Deco. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's... goes for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. Corner number 2 then. Impressive jump.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Marquez. Ibrahimovic. There's the clearance. Pull it. Schneider. Cafu cuts out the pass. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Ibrahimovic. Royce. And claimed it back swiftly. Cafu charging forward down that flank. So, third corner of the game. And it's Deco. Marquez looking here to chip it through. Out of play for a goal kick. Now it's Cantona. Just eases him off the ball. That's a delicate pass. Cafu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Hullet. That is good strength. Deco. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Threads one in. Pepe cuts it out. Busquets is always scanning the pitch for targets. Hullet. He's found a way through. Oh, nice touch. And this is Royce. Belgium heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Oh, that's well spotted. Schneider has found the net here, of course.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Guardiola is fouled. Best. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, perfectly measured that. Buffon clears without hesitation. And it's Messi. Oh, well measured. And he's definitely onside. He's shifting through the gears here. Schneider unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Cantona. Well seen. Saw that coming. Can he get it through?
2 added minutes has been
Shot
indicated.
chance! They've got to be quick to... Oh, what has happened here? This possibly the last play of the half. good-looking ball. Thuram wins the duel this time. Schneider can so cleverly bypass the press. And that brings the first half to a close. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, 2-0. You're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue
Please
even
join
further.
me in wishing
I'd
all
always
the
be
best for
inclined to
members
go
of
for
our fan
the
club
latter,
celebrating
go for
their
the third,
wedding anniversary
especially
today.
with a full half of football still to play.
Belgium firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. So straight into the second half. Cantona! Cantona! And he should have made them pay.
Cantona deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
So their fourth quarter of the game.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Driving forward. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Messi was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ibrahimovic. And that is well cleared. And here's Ibrahimovic. Nice interception, well timed. That's put paid to the danger. Played with finesse. Oh, shooting chance!
Gila.
And he stuck it away. It is an explosive start to the second half. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Just one in it now.
The manager...
He's in one-on-one. Shoots! And that's a good finish.
Rocket.
2 up now, and they are cruising. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Belgium now in a position far more desirable.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And they're quick to get it back. Guardiola. Robertson, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Now it's Hullet, and he's managed to get free. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
It's a promising position. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Del Piero. Oh, he's having a go! Wonderful from Del Piero! A finish right from the top draw! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Number 11.
Japan cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Number
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Messi. He's in a great position here. Always goal side. Closing in on goal. Real great chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Best really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Deco. Coming on the field is number
Best!
13.
And
McAllister.
how did he not put that away? Now it's It's Ibrahimovic. Cafu. And here's Dani Olmo. Cafu. That's good play. And he's been shifted off it.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Shapes to shoot!
Ay! Fuck.
Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Best and really shows some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously
Number
refreshing.
14,
Corner number 3 coming up.
coming on to replace him is number 4, Riker.
Schneider plays it short. And here's Schneider. And a chance! Japan have the chance to go the other way. And here's Cantona. That's a good foray he's making. Cafu. And it's played in.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Thuram clears it away. And this is Ibrahimovic. And he's heaved it away. It's gone for a throw-in. He's found a way past.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dani Olmo. Busquets with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Cafu. That is lovely.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Ball swung it. Getting up there!
Side!
No mistake.
Ikwan al-Buhan, Charlie. Virgin. Side, man.
Marquez spots it and intercepts. 5 minutes to add. Opts for safety. Belgium clearly now in lead preservation mode. Maldini, a man never lacking in drive or determination. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
Please grab the tickets you were
Best.
given when you...
Siap-siap bang. Semoga menang terus. pero no, pero no, no vale.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Belgium.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway.
For the ultimate model of consistency and longevity, there is the perfect example in front of us.
Javier Zanetti goes on forever, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, that's why they call him the tractor. He just plows on and on with boundless energy.
He's a sharp little ball here. He's picked his way through.
Ay,
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
coño.
Couldn't squeeze it through.
Ayan, Joe.
Can he spark a counter here? Schneider. And it's Royce. Oh, good read. Pele. Bullet. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Royce could move up a gear here. And here's Mbappe. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Best. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He has found a way through. Chance to deliver. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Pele.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Now that he's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Well seen. Saw that coming.
Nah, terus dulu, jangan buru-buru.
That.
Masa kan kita cuma lu tanya begitu dari Salah ni.
That was good pressing. Forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Schneider. That's really well manoeuvred.
Tapi gua harus jelaskan,
Messi.
gua harus jelaskan dia bertahan terong. Gua jelaskan dia berwarna kan
To
jadi
emerge with the ball.
masih 5 juta
That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Supaya kan iya. Oh, intinya kalau misalnya
Zanetti.
kalau
It's a
tanya
decent
peluang,
ball. Pele. That. Schneider plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
tanya kamu 20 juta.
Pele has it in a wide position. That has been knocked clear.
Japan really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that
Kalau
box.
begitu, maksudnya kalau misalnya orang tanya tentang
Schneider.
uangnya begini baru-baru,
Best.
Pangeran minta karena
He's under a lot of
yang
pressure
uang
there.
itu, bila sih
Belgium
baru-baru
couldn't really be more watertight in
Saya juga
midfield.
belum ada
Not a
sama-
trickle is getting through.
Best might just make this. Pirlo.
Kalau yang kau cuma puas maksudnya,
Now it's Mbappe.
gila kan ada skill.
Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Itu
Played out
baru.
wide, looking for the run.
Intinya
And
kalau
he's picked it
misalnya
up out
sampai
wide,
Hah? Ah,
and
dia
it's been
salah,
shifted
salah
off
orang.
it. Pirlo, and here's
Amat,
Mbappe.
kan? Intinya begitu.
Mohamed Salah.
Intinya begitu.
It's beyond the defence. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth
Okay,
sense. And it's been hooked away.
Ah, that's it. That's it.
Moved on forwards. He's beaten the last man. Messi! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that. That is a little undercooked. And here's Mohamed Salah. Pele. And here's Messi. And that's
Aye.
caught up. It's a free kick.
Fall.
That's a lovely, neat pass.
Salah lewat lagi.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Schneider is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Skillfully cut out. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time.
Good. Telu.
So right back into the action.
Belgium are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
It's a pretty loose pass. Schneider. Baresi cuts out the pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fuck. Oh.
And this is Hullet.
Dua,
Schneider.
satu gol.
And here's the chance to counter. That's where it came from. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Tries to get it clear. And here's Mbappe. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That's not going far. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Messi. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Need something fresh.
Substitution for Japan. Number 7.
And the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Pele. Coming on the field. Number 20.
Van Dijk is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
Substitution.
Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Iniesta. And here's Ibrahimovic. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
That is good alertness. That's really well cleared. Pinches it off him. Now it's Pirlo. Pirlo really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And here's Messi.
Ah!
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pirlo. Belgium perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Ay, bola, wasi. Fuck
He
you.
knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Rafinha, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Pirlo. Beckenbauer. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Into the last quarter of an hour. And here's Rafinha. That's been cut out, well played. Looking to play him in. Great ball, and he's in here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Ay,
It's in! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
And here's Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. So much time and space here. And a chance!
Ha!
And
Mas
no
para.
mistakes. And right near the end, we have parity. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Belgium are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And he shoots! Oh, that could be pivotal!
Wasi.
Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Japan now on the verge of victory. Save for a few potentially hectic final moments. Well,
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Out. This is only out.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Ay! Oh!
And that will be the final act. Belgium perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was
Please make
probably
sure to
more
watch the
slugfest
screen
than
for an
a game
information
of football,
bulletin
but
from
I
the
actually
regional
found it
police
very
department.
enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
Terakhir guys, kalau istirahat coba. Kalah lagi. Ngetot. Mari. Oi, pakai pala ko. Makanya. Pencuri lah musuh kena semua nih.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
PDSM.
There's the whistle. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course. So with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
Goes for the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Belgium with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Driving on and making good progress. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And this is Forlan. Pelé drills one in.
I still feel that this man, Diego Forlan, is a little unappreciated, Peter, despite all of his achievements.
Why might that be?
I suppose the fact that success came slowly, his career has been a tale of patience.
Chance, surely!
Bam!
Oh, Belgium!
Leo Messi.
Gorgeous, just
Amazing.
gorgeous.
That is simply tremendous. I
Lozano,
mean, how easy
Lozano.
would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Persib Bandung finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And Messi! He's beaten the keeper.
Hampir balas,
but hit
Cok.
the post. Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Pelé. David Villa. It's a promising position. Pelé. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a clearance, but not much of one. Belgium have the chance to go the other way. And he's well, great chance!
What the fuck? Messi umpan sini di chance.
It's travelling a long way. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Always Messi!
Woo!
It's it!
Dua orang
A
gila
quite
sendiri.
incredible
Cok,
spell.
macam
They
orang
are
gila, Cok.
flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Belgium are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bullet never out of the action for very long. Oh, perfectly measured that. And this is Messi. Oh, he's all alone. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Belgium presented with a golden opportunity here. This further to improve their cause. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a...
And that's it.
Thank you, bro.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against River Plate.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
How's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, a oozler of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pull it. Oh, that's neat. He's got away. No, he wasn't going to let him past. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're quick to get it back. Cafu. Crosses it in. Cleared without hesitation. Out towards the flank. And it's played in. He's rising! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So, a breakthrough already. Probing pass. Zanetti. Conte. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Good switch, that.
Rijkaard. Knocks it out wide. And it's Serginho. And it's Rijkaard. It's Totti! And no, just off target. Kante picks it up from the goal kick. Shevchenko. And that interception was most necessary.
Belgium are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Gullit, he is through here. And he gets rid in a hurry. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Could be danger here. And the finish!
Gimana ini?
River Plate
This
really
didn't go.
look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the
Ay,
counter-attack
yala.
thanks to their pacey options.
Ah, Ustaz.
Adams is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Schneider ready to try one.
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
Schneider! And the pass is intercepted. And he's in on goal. That is lovely. Serginho. Collier. And Serginho. And it's Gullit. Gullit. Good, strong midfield running here. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Serginho. That's a good run down the left. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Best. Serginho. Totti. Totti! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Gullit. It's a good ball out wide. And this is Gullit. Now this could be a chance. And the ball's gone astray. And they're back on the ball again.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Collar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's had a shot!
Power.
Lashes it across. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Serginho. And it's Zanetti. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Messi. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
Ay,
It's
lupo
out
ma.
for a goal kick.
There will be
Best.
1 minute added time.
Aims beyond the defence. Deftly away. They get a throw in. And for the first half, that is that. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Belgium trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And he's decided to go for it. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Belgium with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. And here's Schneider. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. River Plate have the chance to go the other way. He's on it. Can he get away? Best!
So kuat be, stop. Ay,
River Plate are managing to come away unscathed, admittedly with a fairly thick slice of luck.
Well, Peter, they're renowned for their breakaways, but you do have to be risky at times.
Best will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Xabi Alonso. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. No, that's been intercepted. River Plate appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's having a shot! It's loose, and there's... Oh, he's been caught napping. Serves up across. Collar! Harmlessly behind. Marquinhos is there, and he can pick it up. Cafu, nice bit of trickery. Vermaelen. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. Okay, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Belgium have their second corner now.
Substitution for Belgium. Number 4, Royce. Coming on the field is number 15, Mohamed
Messi
Salah.
plays it short,
Substitutions taking place.
and it's Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi, very much a man of this moment.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And here's Hullet.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, it's come loose.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Belgium are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And he's intervened well there. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, well played. He got back really well. And the counter is on. Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! It's anyone's ball now. Has a look and place it forward.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Chips it through. Tries to pass it through. That is good alertness. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Messi. Time is running out here.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Now it's Raul. Now he's running away. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming. River Plate nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And here's Hullet. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's heaved it away. Collar is herring after that one. And it's
There will
Hullet.
be 1 minute added
And
time.
here's Messi. That's going to go a long way. And time is up. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Hello attendees, this
What are your
is
thoughts on
a
today's game then, Jim?
announcement.
Belgium just
Please
couldn't
keep
get
your
into
eyes
any
on your
kind of
children
rhythm
during the
after
match at
going a
all
goal
times.
down. It made life so easy for the opposition, who hardly broke sweat in the end, Peter.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.